Ladies and gentlemen, it's actually starting to get pretty crazy. Normally, when we cover a Switch 2 leak, at least, I guess going back a few months ago, it was like, yeah, we heard this might happen, or somebody said this. Now when we're covering Switch 2 leaks, we're seeing real images of products, and possibly even the real Switch 2 today. So yeah, we have a lot to get into. Let's just go and get right into the video. I really had a strange feeling this was going to happen, and I guess when you look at it from a broader view, it's really not that strange, but once the Switch 2 was getting assembled and packaged and manufactured, it's like, well, all signs are pointing towards go. And not only is Nintendo working, all these third-party companies are working too, and game developers, and pretty much the whole industry. And when that happens, you just have a bunch of leaks across the board. Before we get started, if you could, hey, like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram, I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 14,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'm trying to hit 400 followers on Instagram by the end of the year. So join the community. But let's just go ahead and get into the video. Before we actually get into all these Switch 2 leaks, because we have 3 of them to go over, we actually have some very exciting news coming from Nintendo themselves. Now, we know there's a bunch of companies Nintendo likes to work with. You have your first-party Nintendo games, and then you have companies that work with Nintendo on their first-party games, and then Nintendo actually owns some of these companies, but it's not Nintendo themselves. And then I didn't really know this until I guess a year or 2 ago, but Nintendo partly owns some of these companies, and I found that pretty strange. It's like, why don't they just own the whole company? Or why do they even own part of the company? Like, I know other industries do this, but I just felt like the gaming industry, it doesn't really make sense. At least it doesn't to me. So today we have some very exciting news about a company that Nintendo partly owned, but now 100% owns. And I think that's going to be very exciting for this company and games coming out in the future. Whoa, what the hell is this? Got a scratchy little bug bite right there, man. Damn. It's the worst part of looking in this camera every day. I have to see how ugly I am every time I look into it. As you can see right here, Nintendo fully acquires one of its partially owned studios. Nintendo has acquired full ownership of Xenoblade Chronicles developer Monolith Soft, and now holds all 2,400 of the company's shares. Nintendo originally bought 80% of Monolith Soft shares from Bandai Namco in 2007, then raised the stake to over 96% 4 years later. So Monolith Soft came from Bandai Namco. I actually did not know that, all the way back in 2007. The company purchased the remaining 80 shares held by Monolith Soft co-founder sometime between February and November 2024. So that's a very wide range. And when they did this, maybe the information just went public in one of these big shareholder meetings or something. But yeah, the company is best known for the Xenosaga and Xenoblade Chronicles titles. And maybe this is a timing thing because they announced Xenoblade Chronicle X or Xenoblade X. I don't really know that much about the Xenoblade series. It's not for me, I tried it. So I'm sure we'll see quite a few games from Monolith Soft on the Switch 2. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let's start getting into some Switch 2 leaks. And it's so crazy, I said it earlier in the video, it's like Switch 2 leaks 6 months ago were like, hey, these people said this at a game convention, or hey, I heard this was happening, but it never happens, right? Now, we're not hearing rumors. We're seeing pictures and 3D renders, and allegedly there's even videos out there, but we have a couple pictures to go over today. So in the past week or 2, we have seen a case, a Switch 2 case, we have seen a Switch 2 screen protector, and we have seen a Switch 2 controller grip, like the thing you slide your actual Switch 2 in. Okay, actually, I'm going to reverse these 2 leaks we have right here because that actually plays into the other one. So that grip that we seen the other day, I think it's from Satisfy. Allegedly, they put out a trailer for that grip, but from what I've seen on Twitter, I think it got deleted almost immediately, but some people did take some screenshots. And this is an image from that trailer. Satisfy accidentally put a trailer for their upcoming project, the Zen Grip 2 for the Nintendo Next Gen console, and in it, they just show the Nintendo Switch 2 in it like straight up. It's kind of blurred, but yeah, let's see if we can zoom in on this. It's not like you're going to see anything more. Yeah, this actually looks like it's not in perfectly straight. Looks like the side is higher up. But it kind of looks like the Joy-Cons are white. I mean, this is a blurry ass picture. You can't really see much in it. But I feel like they have the Switch 2 because they have all the dimensions, they have all the specs. You kind of need to know if this thing is going to fit, right? And I'm going to assume they're making these by the tens of thousands. You're not going to waste all the money and labor making these if you don't have the right dimensions. So this isn't that much we can see because it's a little blurry, but it does look like white Joy-Cons. And all the reports I've been seeing directly from China are saying white Joy-Cons. So I think I'm okay with that. So like I was saying, we've seen the carrying case, we've seen the screen protector, and we've seen the grip. Why don't we look at more Switch 2 accessories? Because, I mean, why the hell not, right? Right here is like these little silicone covers. I actually do not like these at all. I'm not saying this design, but the actual product. I think I got some like silicone weird covers for my Switch when I first got my Switch. It was one of the first accessories I got because they were so cheap. And they just felt almost like a mouse pad or something. So, didn't really enjoy them, but there's a couple interesting things here, right? Start button and select button. Wait, what's going on here? Wait, is this the top? These don't, I'm confused. Okay, this is the D-pad. I gotta remember how my Switch controller looks. Okay. These don't make any sense. Oh wait, this does make sense. This is the right one right here. This is that extra button that we have no idea what the hell it does. So allegedly, there's a second button. We've seen it on the 3D printed model from China. We've seen it on concepts. We've seen it on everything. I'm going to assume that button is actually there. And then, why is this one like this? I have no idea. What does it say right here? Okay, so we're comparing these two. That makes more sense. This is a Nintendo Switch right Joy-Con, and this is a Switch 2 Joy-Con. So we basically have that second button, which is a square button under the home button. I'm very curious what that's going to do. I was thinking maybe like some kind of screen record function, but only time will tell. Now, in this picture right here, this is the one I am most interested in because this is the Switch 2 protector, like an actual protector. Look at this right here. We've seen a couple reports about the kickstand for this, saying it was going to be in this U shape, and I was curious if they're really going to do that. If I can find it, which I'm sure I can, I'll put it on the screen right now of the 3D rendered Switch 2 picture on the back of it. It had the same U shape. Yeah, look at the U shape right there. That's going to be for the kickstand. That's actually going to happen, which is amazing. From what I've seen, it was going to have this right here, a kickstand and a U shape, and then there's going to be a 2 on the back right here. Maybe that's just people saying something, but this is crazy. We're actually seeing this shape now. Yeah, it's starting to get very freaking interesting. I said once manufacturing started, we're going to start getting leaks left and right, bigger and bigger leaks, and it's happening non-stop. There are days where I can make Switch 2 videos, but for the sake of oversaturating the market, I'll just skip a few days and do like a top 10 list or do something else because I don't want to overload Switch 2 videos out there. But yeah, just know there's a lot of information coming out and it's all very exciting. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this information? Because I would love to hear from you guys because your opinion matters most over here. And remember, I'm currently running a December promotion. If you hit a like and subscribe and you follow me on Instagram and join this community, you will get not 1,000 but 10,000 years of good luck. So that's a pretty good deal. And you guys know me, I will see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.